The coffee's strong, and your excuses are officially cut off for the month.
You're listening to Daily Sip with Marcel, giving you morning moments of insight, laughter, and a little something to stir the soul.
Yeah. Welcome back to Daily Sip with Marcel, the show where your drink is optional, but your curiosity is mandatory. Today is January 8th, 2026, and we're diving into something big, bold, and paradoxically sober. The alcohol spectrum of 2026. Yes, my friends, it's a thing. No, I did not invent it just to justify my grocery bill. And by the way, it's dry January. So if you're listening with a glass of water, herbal tea, or a very judgmental green smoothie, you're right on theme. So my sippers, what on earth is the alcohol spectrum? Picture this. On one side of the bar, you've got the sober revolution. People who look at alcohol and say, you know what? I like my brain cells. I think I'm going to keep them. They're choosing non-alcoholic spirits, craft NA beers, and fancy canned botanical drinks that taste like a garden and a laboratory that had a beautiful baby. On the other side, you've got the hyper craft cocktail crowd. These are the people who would rather drink one perfect Sazerac than 12 sad vodka sodas. They want obscure bitters, vintage recipes, and a backstory for every ice cube. Two extremes, right, my friends? But here's the twist. Both sides are after the same thing. Quality, ritual, and a great story in the glass. Now drop this sugar cube into January 2026. We're trying to do dry January. In the past, that meant suffering through tap water and pretending it's crisp and complex. But now you've got NA agave spirits from F1 drivers, sophisticated zero-proof beers from giants like Guinness and Stella, and now NA cocktails with more botanicals than a high-end spa brochure. So dry January no longer screams, I'm being punished. It says, I am a high-performing, mentally balanced, flavor-obsessed legend who happens not to be drunk right now. On the flip side, if you are drinking, the bar is higher than ever, literally and figuratively. Ordering something basic in 2026 feels like showing up to a black tie event in sweatpants. Yeah, here's why this matters and why I need your help spreading this, my friends. If you're sober or sober curious, this trend says you belong. You get real options, not just cola in a sad glass. If you still enjoy alcohol, it's a wake-up call. Make it count. Drink less, but better. Make it an experience, not autopilot. This alcohol spectrum is a 2026 trend that changes how menus are written, how bars are designed, and how we socialize. It's not about judging your choice. It's about making the choice intentional. Please share this episode with a friend who's doing dry January, or a friend who says, I'd do dry January, but I like flavor too much. Surprise them. There's flavor on both ends of the spectrum now. I want to hear from you. Are you on Team NA, Team Hypercraft, or Team I just want whatever's on happy hour? Please leave your comments below. What's your thoughts? Have you tried a zero-proof spirit you actually liked? What's the most over-the-top cocktail you've ordered that was worth the drama? And of course, subscribe so that you will not miss any new shows of Daily Sip with Marcel. Drop your comments below. I want to hear from you. Email me. I want to hear what you think. I actually read my emails. Or go to SundayInASip.com and subscribe so you don't miss the next pour of the Daily Sip with Marcel. In 2026, it's no longer about how much you drink. It's about how intentionally you drink. Whether your glass is full of a zero-proof botanical masterpiece or a specially crafted vintage cocktail, the real buzz comes from the experience, the story, and the choice you made on purpose. So next time you look at a drink menu, remember, you're not just ordering a beverage, you're curating a moment. Talking about a moment, let's hear from our sponsor, Afuera Coffee. Afuera Coffee is making a substantial difference in the health and cleanliness of our world. Let's drink Afuera.
Breathe deep, sip slow. Afuera Coffee.
Now, my sippers, your assignment today is simple. Choose with intention. Sip with curiosity. And maybe let your liver win once in a while. If today's sip gave you something to think about, smile about, or share, pass it on. Be sure to follow the show so we can keep sipping together. Until next time, I'm Marcel. Stay grounded, stay grateful, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for letting me be part of your day. And until next time, keep noticing what makes life taste a little better. And if you're loving this, don't just sip in silence. Follow us, hit the subscribe button, and pour this into someone else's cup. Share it, spread it. Let's wake the world up together, one daily sip at a time.